Hello students. So today we will be learning mobile application development first application, that is to design a visiting card. So it will have a company name, beside it a logo. To have a divider we will be adding one line, and after that we will be having the details of the person, name, job title, phone number, address and email. So this is our first experiment in this lab. Coming with implementation part, you have to go to Android Studio, open a new project. So double click on Android Studio, create a new project, select their empty activity and click next, and name of this is something like, you have to select the project name or application name. You can give relative to your experiment that you are doing. Since I'm doing with visiting card, I will give visiting card as my application name. Once I have done that, I will click finish. You can select the language here either as Java or Kotlin. So I'll be doing with Java. So meanwhile it is loading. Visiting card, if you see the components, it can be done in either constraint layout, relative layout, or a linear layout. But as we see this, it is like one after the other. We have the UI components which is arranged. So the best suited is linear layout. Inside a linear layout, as a first UI component or first, we have company name as well as logo, one text and one image. So as a first component of linear itself, we will be doing a relative layout, and this divider will be second component of linear layout, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. So this is our design part. So going with that Android Studio, go to activity main XML. Mainly it will be having three files that we are supposed to concentrate. First is manifest file, which is already there in manifest folder, Java file, that is main activity.java, and third one is resource file, in which we are concerned about activity underscore main.xml. So we have this. By default, there will be already a hello world text inside the activity area. What I mean by activity is the walls of this Android. So select that, and you can just delete it so that I can do it from the starting. Okay. Now I have a plain empty activity area so that I can start from the empty one. Okay. So here I told you at the starting we will be implementing using a linear layout. So this is by default constraint layout. So you can delete it and you can make it as linear layout. As soon as you type, it will auto update with that. So I'll just press enter so that we have a linear layout. Since I'll be adding relative layout also, even this is correct, but I will end with the name tag again. So linear layout. So inside this, whatever the components come, all those will be named logo as first one, line as second one, and so on, as we have seen with the design. Once we have done with this, you can go and check with design part and component tree. Okay, I have selected a linear layout, but it is horizontal, which divides the screen horizontally, but I want it vertical, that is one below the other. So what I will do, right click, linear layout, convert the orientation to vertical. So you can see the difference. So this will be my first thing when I insert a linear layout in the activity. Next, I have to insert company name and image. There are two components, but according to linear layout, when I add a component, it will be one below the other. So I'm putting more than one component. So I will go for relative layout inside a linear layout so that I can add name and image both. So what I'll do, I'll go for palette. You can go and search here where the relative layout is there. If you don't find, you can search here, click there, and if you type relative layout, it will come. So if you find it, drag and drop it. So you can see here as a component tree inside a linear layout, there is a relative layout. If you give split here, you can see the code also. See, inside linear layout, we have done with relative layout. So we have created a layout to put a company name and an image. I'll be doing it for general. So I'll be telling it as company name itself. So here we will be adding the company name. Company name is just a text. So go to common. Sorry, before that, by default, relative layout width will be match parent, height will be match parent. Whole screen I don't want. I want only part of it to be a relative layout. So width, let it be with a match parent, but height, you can take it as either 150 or 200 dp according to your usage. Okay. See, you can see the different beside it. So this is my relative layout where I'll be adding one text view and the image. So now drag a text view and drop it inside a relative layout. So now by default, it is going and attaching towards left top corner. So you have to change the attributes that you require. So just click on that, highlight it. Even you can see in the component tree if you want. I have highlighted text view which I want. Attributes are here. So click on that. I don't want text view name itself as a text view. I want it as a company name. As you want, you can change it as your company name. If I want, I'll just take it as nature. Okay. That itself is my company name, but they've also mentioned it should be in capital and bold. So I'll make all the caps, nature, with nature as the name. I'll just take as a general. In below that, see, you can see that scroll bar is almost down. You can increase the font size, and below that there is a text style. You can have it as bold and italics if you want. Apply, and then the color, text color, if you want, you can change it to whichever you want. Okay, so this we have done, but for just hiding it, you can press minus sign here. What is happening here is it is going to the top left corner. It is not coming anywhere. So what we have to go to attributes, scroll bit up so that you can see 4 hyphens, check boxes like this together, and check layout align parent left, layout align parent right, layout align parent top. So these 3 things you check so that then you're able to move that wherever you want in the relative layout. Okay, see, it is coming, and if you want, you can move this towards left also. Accordingly, you can see here there is a change. Automatically the XML code is getting generated. I don't want such a big box or in which I have very small text. So what I will do is from the margin right, I will increase this 200 is also more. So I will make it as 250. Okay. So you can see according to what I'm doing here, it is getting changed. So once that has been done, it is placed in its this one. If I want, I will place it here. Okay, nature, it has been placed. Now I want logo of nature. You can add it as your company, Nature Technologies or anything like that. Now if I want to add an image to it, go to before you put an image, go to website and download one image or logo. Already keep it ready with you. So I will tell save image as, keep it in desktop, make sure it is in jpg or jpeg or png, any format will work. So there I will minimize, so images here, and I will rename. If you want, you can rename, but while renaming, there should be no capital letters, there should be no numbers. So I will call it as logo itself. Okay, this logo I want it in the Android Studio as a part of company logo. So right click here, copy, go to Android Studio now. You can see the folders. In the resource folder, you can go to drawable folder, select that, right click, paste. So in this you have two folders. So select drawable folder, click OK. Okay, here it will come. So make sure there is no capital letters, there are no numbers in the name. So just give refactor. Once you have done that, when you expand this folder, the logo image should come here as a part of our Android application. Next, once we have done with it, I will just click on the design part, and in the common, our third option is image view. So hold it, select, drag and drop it inside where I want it in the relative layout. So I will put it there, and it will ask which image to be placed there. So now since I've added in drawable folder, it will come here. So select that logo which we have already inserted, click OK. You can see that image here. Adjust the size accordingly and drag it towards the right, but it will not come. Why? Because its right, left, top, bottom constraints are fixed. We have to make it true by using the attributes. So when the image is selected, go to again the margin setup. How to remember this? When you have 4 consecutive check boxes, you just make true with bottom 3, leave the first one. Okay, so I have made 3. Okay, so I will hide it. I will move wherever I want it in relative layout. And if this margin of that image is going out of box, you can go to code and you can correct it. Even there you can correct, but I prefer this. So it is -62. I will give some. You can see the difference when I put it in split option, hide this component tree. Okay, next I will give some 60 dp and check. So it has come almost, and left I will give some 262. I'll just add 2. So it has come. So no problem. I will put drag and drop where I want. So the first part of visiting card, that is company name and the logo that I am supposed to add, has been done. So we have to come out of relative layout and add a second component in linear layout, that is a divider, that is simple one line. How to add that one line is, go to palette. In that you can go to text widgets. In widgets, go to view and just drag and drop it here. Okay, so now what is happening here is whole of this area is becoming view. You can see I have come out of relative layout and after that view is added. Let it be width as match parent because whole card is having line width, but height I don't want complete screen to be height of it. So maybe a line with 2 dp will do my job. So I have done 2 dp. And if you want a background color to be black or whichever color you want, I'll just show you can change it in code also. Android colon background. So it will automatically come background. So press enter. It is asking me black or which color I want. I will select black and press enter. So you have the line added with it. So once the line is added, we have to add name to the visiting card. So I'll be adding my name. How to add? Go to common text view, drag and drop it here. So the name has come here, but I have to change the attributes. So go to attributes, select that, it is already selected. Next, if I select, respective code will get highlighted in XML, and with respect to that attributes I'm changing, you can look into the code how it is getting changed. So scroll down completely almost to the bottom. Okay, here, okay, till you get the name of it at the bottom. So I want my name, so I'll just type Soumya, and text color to be added, you can select whichever color you want. So I will select this color and click somewhere else, so it will get added. And I want that to be a increased font size, so I'll go to this and increase font size to 18. See, 18 has come. Accordingly, if I want, I will change it to 20 if I'm not satisfied with it. So I will take 20, and in the code also we can change. I want that to get aligned at the center. So if I want Android colon alignment, or you can check it as text alignment. So press enter. It will automatically suggest center. So you can press center. So it has come. You can see that reflection here. Now what is my concern is you have the space between one name and the other name. So once I have done with first one, it should automatically set for others also, right? So what I will do, there is an option called as padding, which will add extra spaces in this UI component, that layout you can see Alva, so that you can add more number of spaces. So you can select in that, sorry, before that, select this view and then go for search in the attributes. So I will call it as I'm searching for the padding, and here when you scroll down or expand this, you have padding for overall, padding left, padding top, right or bottom. I will use the top, and how much I need, I'll just mention. Without the DP or SP, it will be taken as wrong code. So I'll just mention it as DP. Okay. So now if I just tell enter, you can see the difference now. It has left 25 spaces before pixels before it. And so this is all about adding. So my first name part of its designing, font size, everything has been done, but it is showing some error. So it has some auto correction. It is telling set gravity center horizontal. Just select and leave it so that that error will be cleared. So this is my first part of it. Name has been done. So similarly, I have to write job title, phone number, address, and email. So what I will do is as simple as this. Text view 2 is there. So before linear layout, I'll just drag this towards right. Okay, you can just look from the text till the horizontal. I will do Control C and enter, Control V. You can see there is one more name added here and enter, Control V. Okay, so for how many I need after name? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have copied twice. I will do 2 more times. Control V, Control V. Okay. So I have done with it. Why this is coming in red color? Because your UID or sorry ID of views cannot be same. So this is text view 2. So I will change this as text view 3. This I will change it as text view 4. This I will change it as text view 5. Okay, so I have done with it. Next, change the strings that you want. The first one is name. Second one, what I require is job title. So if I just go click there, if you're not finding, automatically it will go to this one. You can change, give any number there. 7 I will give. Okay, it has gone. Instead of text title, I will just tell job title. You can fill there your details. Job title. So it has come. Next one, come here. You can select here. When you select, automatically it will get. After job title, I need phone number. So instead of Soumya, I'll just delete it. I will give 9. Okay. So phone number. And next, after phone number, we need address. So click on here. It will get selected. So you can type here your address that suits your company name. Okay. Next, last one is email ID. So click there. Since I've taken nature as the company name, I will just tell nature@gmail.com. Something like this. Okay. So this is the ID. So this completes our first experiment. So let me run this application. Since the still Gradle is building, I will not consider this as my output. So while application is running or Gradle is building, poll is linear layout, inside that relative layout, inside relative, company name and the logo. And after that, the second view of linear UI component of second, the linear layout is line, that is a delimiter, and third one is name, fourth one job title, fifth one phone number, sixth one address, seventh one email ID. So this is how you will be doing the visiting card, that is the first experiment. Thank you.